Welcome to another insightful Bible story told without missing any part. In this video, we will be going through series of the story of the great patriarch, Abraham, whose name was later changed to Abraham. There are many aspects of Abraham you may never have heard before. There are also some stories you heard about him that may never have been true. But in this video, we will walk you through those stories and also give you the truth about this man, Abraham, without missing any part. Kindly follow this series to the end. And if this is your first time coming to this YouTube channel or you haven't subscribed before, please click that subscribe button to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video and turn on the notification bell to know when next episode drops. Please do this and we will be grateful. That's all we ask. Thanks. Now enjoy the story of the father of many nations and one of the luckiest men on earth, Abraham. Abraham. Part 1. The Call of Abraham, a Journey Begins. Genesis 11:26, Genesis 12 verses 9. God's call often comes in the middle of ordinary life. Will you answer it? The world before the call. The shadows of Ur. It was a city that never slept. Ur of the Chaldeans, mighty, proud, bursting with life. Towering ziggurats reached for the heavens, their bricks stamped with the names of kings. Trade caravans flowed in like rivers, and golden idols glistened under the desert sun. But behind the bustling markets and the thunder of ox carts was something hollow. The people worshipped stone and fire. They bowed to the moon god Nana and offered incense to lifeless statues. Children were taught to pray to the stars. Fathers led rituals before graven images. Mothers whispered myths, not truth. And there, hidden in the heart of this city, lived a man named Abraham. He was not yet the father of nations. He had no son. He was not a preacher. He was not a warrior. He was not a prophet. He was ordinary. Just a man. A husband. A son. He walked the dusty streets, helped his father Terah, cared for his wife Sarai. His days were predictable, his nights filled with stars he could not count, and questions he could not answer. But isn't that how many great journeys begin? Not with a trumpet blast. Not with fire from the sky. But with silence. And a stirring in the soul. Could it be, deep down, Abraham wondered, is this all there is? Is there more to life than tending goats and burning incense? Is there a God beyond these idols? He didn't know yet, but heaven was watching. And heaven had chosen him. Terah's lost journey. Now Abraham's father, Terah, had 3 sons, Abraham, Ner, and Haran. But then tragedy struck. Haran, Abraham's brother, died young. Not in battle. Not by famine. He simply died. A father burying his son. A brother carrying sorrow. And then there was Lot, Haran's son, left without a father. Abraham, childless himself, took him in. But here's where the story twists. Terah, for reasons untold, left Ur. He gathered his household, Abraham, Sarai, Lot, and set out for Canaan. That's right. Canaan. The very land God would later promise Abraham. But Terah never made it. He stopped in a city called Haran, the same name as his dead son. Maybe it was grief. Maybe the pain of moving forward was too great. Whatever the reason, he settled. And there he died. Can you feel the weight of that? He started for promise but died in pause. He was halfway obedient, but never reached the land. How many today are like Terah? They start well. They hear the whisper of destiny. They begin the journey. But somewhere along the way they settle. What has made you stop? Grief? Comfort? Fear? But Abraham would not stop. Not now. Because in the silence of Haran, a voice spoke, and everything changed. Before you continue watching, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, share, and turn on the notification bell for more. Thank you. Happy watching. When God speaks. The call that shatters routine, And then came the call. Clear. Thunderous. Yet personal. Abraham, go. 2 words that shattered the ordinary. 2 words that cracked the crust of comfort. Leave your country, your people, your father's household and go to the land I will show you. Not go to this city, or go to that place. Just go. To a land unseen. A destination unnamed. Would you go? Would you leave everything you've known for a voice you've never heard before? Would you trade stability for mystery? Then came the promise, a 7-fold promise. God didn't just command. He invited, I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you. I will make your name great. You will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who curse you. All peoples on earth will be blessed through you. 7 layers of glory. 7 echoes of purpose. But none of them could be seen. Abraham had no map. No child. No fame. Just faith. The leaving. And so he left. At 75 years old, yes, 75, he packed up everything. His wife Sarai. His nephew Lot. His herds. His servants. His tents. He looked at the city walls of Haran one last time. And walked into the unknown. Every step forward was a step away from the familiar. The roads were dangerous. The journey long. The desert sunburned. The nights chilled to the bone. But the voice had spoken. And that was enough. Is it enough for you? Before we continue, please like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more insightful contents, please. Arrival and altars. Into Canaan. He traveled through the land of Canaan, passing through Shechem, where mighty oaks cast shadows on ancient ground. There, under the oak of More, God appeared again. To your offspring I will give this land. But remember, Abraham still had no offspring. Yet he believed. And there, he built an altar. An altar in a strange land. A place of worship before a promise was fulfilled. Would you build before you see? He moved again, pitching his tent in the hills between Bethel and Ai, building another altar. Calling on the name of the Lord. Abraham didn't just travel, he worshipped on the way. And that's the secret, isn't it? Faith isn't just in reaching the destination. It's in worshiping through the wilderness. The pause before the storm and then silence again. The dust settles. The journey slows. But what now? No children. No kingdom. Just empty tents and star-filled skies. Was the voice real? Was the promise still coming? But this was just the beginning. Because right around the corner was famine. Right around the corner was Egypt. Right around the corner was fear. And Abraham was about to face his first crisis of faith. But that's a story for part 2. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to know when the next part will drop, around 2 days from when this one was dropped. You can also visit our channel for more stories. Watch next video showing on your screen for part 2 on this channel. Lessons to learn from the call of Abraham. Have you ever felt the weight of a calling you couldn't explain? Have you stood at a crossroads not knowing where the road ahead would lead, but somehow, deep within your soul, you just knew you had to follow? That was Abraham. He left behind everything: his land, his language, his people, and even the grave of his brother. Why? Because when God speaks, something stirs in the soul that's louder than fear. From this story, we learn that faith doesn't always come with a map, but it always comes with a promise. And sometimes, God doesn't show us the destination because what He wants is our trust during the journey. We learn that true obedience is not about convenience. It's not about understanding the why. It's about surrendering to who gave the command. We learn that age doesn't disqualify you, that delay doesn't mean denial, and that God's plan sometimes begins with a whisper in the night, not a shout in the crowd. So ask yourself, what is God calling you to leave behind? What are you clinging to that might be standing between you and destiny? Like Abraham, maybe your real journey begins the moment you choose to let go and say yes even when you don't know where He's leading. Now, if this story touched something deep within you, if it made you think, reflect, or even weep, then don't keep it to yourself. Like Abraham, maybe someone you know is waiting for a sign, a word, a nudge, and this video could be it. So please, take a moment to like this video. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Comment below, what is God asking you to trust Him with today? And most of all, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next chapter of this powerful journey through the Bible. Because just like Abraham's journey, this is only the beginning. What next? Watch out for part 2 of the story of Abraham. Thank you for watching this great Bible story dramatized. We want to hear your opinions, questions, and thoughts in the comments section. Before you leave, please help us subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, share to others, and turn on the notification bell for more contents. Please. Thank you.